After I heard Diane write a letter, she wrote a letter to poetry. And so it begins with an epigraph from my very good friend Charlie Getter from his poem Landlocked Places, which reads, "Poetry is an affliction. Poetry calls in the dead of night, like that crazy old uncle who arrives to town unannounced and wants you to pick him up at the Greyhound station at 3 a.m. Poetry is a slow spreading orgasm, electricity racing through veins, flowing at 1,000,000,000 times per second, faster than the speed of light, as space and time are suspended until a full-blown poem explodes. Poetry always makes you late. Late to work as you convince yourself, I only need 15 minutes more to finish. Late to bed, tired and bleary-eyed, but if you didn't stay up till 2 a.m. to write it down, the words would be poof, gone by the morning. Poetry doesn't pay the bills. It definitely is not fiscally responsible. It forces you to write as if being held up at gunpoint at the ATM. Your hand shakes its way along the page filled with phrases that twist and turn like the long and winding Highway 1. Writers everywhere are burned with stigmata. Real poets know who's infected. The community of scribblers quarantined into dark bars and cafes with microphones. Poetry delivers current events. It puts CNN and Fox News in their rightful place. You know, the garbage can. As we get the real news consolidated right here at this open mic under the dome. This affliction, called poetry, can split you in two, chopped in half with an axe and splayed open, naked like a tree, inner rings exposed, showing the years and years and years of writing and revising and writing and revising that have yet to say anything. The truth is, poetry is a bitch, a drug, and not for the faint of heart. It will con you, make you think you'll be famous, recognized on the street, but it is a solitary, thankless job. But at the end of the day, poetry is not about fame, not about making money. At the end of the day, poetry is about passion, perseverance, and practice. It is about you and a blank sheet of paper, and those words that poets take the time to write, those words we write down, they soar into the night sky, become stars that watch over the dreamers, the lovers, the writers yet to come.